You've probably heard about Brazil's potential, right? A huge country with a diverse economy and an abundance of natural resources. But does all that really make Brazil a good option to invest your money? That's the question many people are asking, especially in today's increasingly unstable global economy. And here's the truth that few people mention. Brazil can be both a gold mine and a maze of bureaucracy. The real question isn't just where to invest, but how to do it the right way. And don't think it's simple. You need to understand the political landscape, government incentives, and of course, which sectors are most profitable. But here's the surprising part. While many focus on the challenges, those who can spot the opportunities are reaping big rewards. Want to know how? Let's crack this mystery together. When you take a look at Brazil's economy, it's impossible to ignore its diversity and potential. Agribusiness stands out as one of the most robust sectors, driven by vast arable land and favorable climate. At the same time, technology is on the rise, with Brazilian companies innovating in fintech, AI, and e-commerce. Plus, the renewable energy sector, especially solar and wind power, is making Brazil a sustainability leader. The consumer market is another attraction. With over 200 million people and strategic trade agreements with blocs like Mercosur and the European Union, Brazil offers almost unlimited opportunities for those seeking profitability. Understanding Brazil's economic scenario is about seeing beyond the numbers. It's recognizing the dynamism of a growing nation, especially in infrastructure. Recent road, port, and railway modernization projects are making trade easier, turning Brazil into a crucial hub in South America. This means foreign investors have growing access to global markets, expanding their possibilities for success. Those looking to join this expansion can find Brazil to be fertile ground for investment and, of course, an economy with great long-term profitability. Which raises the question for many, with so many possibilities, why not explore government incentives? The Brazilian government has been making efforts to attract foreign investors by creating incentives that make the environment more investment friendly. One example is tax exemptions in strategic areas such as infrastructure and technology, sectors that need external capital to grow quickly. Additionally, programs like ProInfra and ProSoft, which facilitate investments in tech and infrastructure, create more advantageous conditions for those who want to enter these markets with profitability and security. Investors who take advantage of these incentives can significantly reduce their costs while tapping into high-demand sectors. Another interesting incentive is the export processing zones, EPZs, areas where companies enjoy tax and administrative advantages when producing for export. Investors looking to benefit from favorable tax conditions will find EPZs to be a privileged gateway into the Brazilian market. This allows for maximized profitability by leveraging the government structure to export products with less bureaucracy. This is a key point for those aiming not only to explore the domestic market, but also the international trade agreements that Brazil holds. After all, with so many doors opening, why not consider sectors with high growth potential? Are you enjoying the content? Our channel is showing you a contemporary Brazil far beyond the stereotypes of a country of samba, football, beaches, and caipirinhas. A vision from someone who lives the Brazilian reality, from someone who knows that this is a country with the capacity to be a world power in several areas, all in light, easy to understand language. We ask for your support to continue improving, send suggestions, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to receive news from our channel. Leave a like as this encourages us a lot. Thank you. When talking about Brazil's most promising sectors, it's impossible to ignore agribusiness, which remains one of the country's economic pillars. In addition, sectors like mining and renewable energy, especially solar and wind, are on the rise, attracting the attention of international investors. With abundant natural resources and a favorable climate, Brazil offers a unique combination for those looking to invest in sustainable sectors. Technology is also booming, with startups and fintech companies gaining traction. One example is Pix, which has revolutionized Brazil's payment system, promoting financial inclusion and digitalization. Another sector worth mentioning is infrastructure. The country is undergoing a transformation in logistics, construction, and transportation, creating opportunities for investors seeking long-term projects with great return potential. The real estate market is also emerging, particularly in regions like the Northeast and Midwest, which have been experiencing rapid growth. For those with an appetite for innovation, Brazilian fintech companies and the startup ecosystem are expanding, making Brazil fertile ground for investors seeking profitability through technology. Of course, exploring these sectors requires keeping an eye on the market's challenges. Investing in Brazil, despite its great opportunities, also presents challenges that cannot be overlooked. Bureaucracy is one of the main barriers for foreign investors, with slow processes and a complex tax system that can discourage those unprepared for local realities. Additionally, the political and economic environment can be unstable at times, requiring a strategic and cautious approach from investors. Knowing how to navigate this landscape can make the difference between success and frustration when seeking profitability in the Brazilian market. Another important factor is currency volatility, which can be seen as both a risk and an opportunity. The fluctuation of the Brazilian real against the dollar can directly impact investor profits, especially those reliant on imports or exports. However, for those who know how to manage this volatility, it can open doors to significant gains. Diversifying investments and seeking specialized advice is crucial for those looking to stand out in Brazil. Overcoming these challenges means being prepared to reap the rewards in a market full of potential, especially considering Brazil's geopolitical and sustainable outlook. The Brazilian real estate market is a high potential area, especially in regions that are experiencing rapid growth such as the Northeast and Midwest. These areas are attracting not only local investors, but also foreigners looking to diversify their portfolios and boost their investment profitability. With ongoing urban development and increased demand for housing and commercial spaces, investing in real estate can generate significant medium to long-term returns. Additionally, the luxury market in cities like São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro has also proven to be a lucrative bet for seasoned investors. Tourism is another rapidly growing sector, with Brazil attracting millions of visitors every year, particularly to areas focused on ecotourism and luxury tourism. Regions like the Amazon, the Pantanal, and the beaches of the Northeast are increasingly popular, not only with tourists, but also with investors who see opportunities in hotels, resorts, and tourist services. The potential profitability in this sector is high, especially for those targeting specific niches like sustainable tourism. With this, Brazil positions itself as a destination that not only enchants its visitors, but also offers numerous investment opportunities. Success stories in the sector can serve as inspiration for those considering this path. There are countless examples of American companies that have bet on Brazil and reaped big rewards. One standout case is McDonald's, which found a highly receptive market in the country and expanded its operations to hundreds of cities. The chain adapted its menu to local tastes, showing how customization can be a key to success. Another example is General Motors, which has a solid presence in Brazil, taking advantage of the strong demand for vehicles and growing infrastructure to expand production and increase profitability. These examples show that by understanding the specificities of the Brazilian market, international companies can thrive. Amazon is also an interesting case of recent success in Brazil, especially with the expansion of e-commerce in the country. The company has capitalized on the growing demand for online shopping and logistics services, offering solutions that fit well with the Brazilian market. By investing in local infrastructure and adapting its business model, Amazon has positioned itself as one of the leaders in e-commerce, reaping the benefits of a market that still has much room to grow. These examples show that with the right strategy, Brazil offers valuable opportunities for investment and profitability. This brings us to the future outlook and market trends. For those thinking about investing in Brazil, some practical recommendations can make all the difference in maximizing returns. First and foremost, it's essential to seek local partnerships. Finding a Brazilian partner with market experience can help navigate the bureaucracy and better understand the peculiarities of the business environment. Additionally, having specialized legal and financial consulting is crucial, especially when dealing with tax and regulatory issues. With a complex economic scenario, these professionals can guide investors safely and efficiently, ensuring the investment achieves the expected profitability. Another point to consider is gaining a deep understanding of the Brazilian market's characteristics. Foreign investors need to realize that Brazil is not a homogeneous market. What works in one region may not work in another. For example, while agribusiness thrives in the Midwest, luxury tourism may be more lucrative in the Northeast. This diversity opens up a range of opportunities, but requires study and strategic planning. With the right approach, Brazil offers fertile ground for investors in all areas. Now that these recommendations are clear, the question remains, is Brazil really a good option for your money? Now that you know the secrets and opportunities Brazil offers, the question is, are you ready to take the next step? Brazil is a country of great challenges, but also great rewards for those willing to understand its potential. How do you plan to apply all this to your investment journey? Are you ready to diversify your portfolio and explore new markets, or will you keep watching from the sidelines while others reap the rewards? Remember, investing is more than just money. It's strategy, vision, and action. If you want to keep learning how to turn these opportunities into reality, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Let's explore together what Brazil has to offer.